Yo, what's up, world? It is your man, Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to the 250th daily vlog, Diabetes and I. The daily vlog that I do to show y'all, showcase to y'all how I combat this diabetes with the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? It's type 2 with the 1-2. You dig? Yo, what's up, y'all? How you doing? If you're new to the channel, make sure that button down there say subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, ding ding, so you can keep up on all things Slim Jim Longfoot, such as my daily vlogs, my product reviews, my how-to videos for small YouTubers, my live streams. You know, I do a couple of TV and movie reviews here and there, but most importantly, last but not least, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV, which I will be dropping 3 new videos in this coming week, and along with a new episode of my podcast, GOAT 1408 podcast. If you haven't heard my podcast yet, the link is in the description. Like I say, I don't say it enough on my videos, but check my description for things that I might not say in the video. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I need to, of course, say it in the video, you feel me? Anyway, but check my description for links to my books on Amazon, to my books on Indie Planet, to my podcast, which I have currently 5 episodes of my podcast, GOAT 1408 podcast. 6th episode is coming out. It's coinciding with episode 128 of GOAT 1408 TV, with the subject of that episode. Also, you know what I'm saying? That part. It is the 8th of November, 2020. As y'all know, in the United States of America, yesterday was declared a victory for the candidate Joe Biden, who was, of course, the Vice President of the United States under the Obama administration. Him and Kamala Harris have succeeded in being elected. The new president and vice president of the United States, Kamala, of course, being the very first woman to hold the position of vice president. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations to them. You know what I'm saying? Empowering speech last night from both of them. Great speeches from both of them. And it's not the time to take the foot off the gas, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it true and real with you like that. Okay, they about to be sworn into office on January 20th, but at the end of the day, we still need action. You know, words are great, but action is better. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden, you know, he's gonna, of course, make history himself by being the oldest person to be sworn into office, because he's going to be 78 years old by the time he's sworn in. You know, the current president, the current idiot in office, keep it real with you, he is currently 74. You know, he was born the same year as 2 of our past presidents, the 42nd and the 43rd vice president, the 42nd and 43rd president, Clinton and Bush. Born the same year as them, you know, them being baby boomers. Obama being on the tail end of baby boomers, you know, being born in 61. So with that being said, Joe Biden, he is going to be the very first president that we had born during World War II. We haven't had any presidents in the history of the United States of America born during World War II. And he's the very first president that we're going to have, and most likely, of course, the last and only president that we'll have born during World War II. Because no presidents before him, all presidents before him were older, because JFK, for those who don't know American history like that, as far as like, you know, little tidbits and stuff, JFK, John F. Kennedy, who was elected 60 years ago in 1960, he was the very first president born in the 20th century. So of course it's going to be a long time till we have a 21st century born president, but probably about another 20, maybe 30 years, so give or take, probably about another 20-30 years. But Like I say, give or take by another 20-30 years, because by that time I'm quite sure everybody will be wanting some fresh blood, because even my generation will be old by that time in 20-30 years, and we were born near the end of the 20th century. But yeah, Joe Biden, he is the very first president born during World War II, because like I said, Kennedy is the first president who was born in the 20th century. Then after him came Johnson, he was born in the 20th century, but he was a couple of years older than Kennedy. But you know, like I said, Kennedy was the very first one born in the 20th century. And then you had Johnson, and then you had Nixon, and then you had Ford, then you had Carter. And after Carter came Reagan, who was at that time one of the oldest presidents. And then you had Bush after him, the first Bush, George H.W. Bush. And then of course Clinton being the first baby boomer president. Clinton was the first president born he was the first baby boomer generation president. And after him you had W. Then after him you had Obama. Then after him you had you know, this fool. And now you got Joe Biden, who is the first president born during World War II. So, because the three before him, the one we got now, Obama, Clinton, and Bush, well, the four before him were born after World War II, obviously. But Joe Biden is the only one we've had born during World War II. So that'll be his statistic. You know, whenever people go do trivia on him, like, who was the president? Who was the one president we had born during World War II? Because obviously after Joe Biden, I doubt we're going to have any other presidents born during World War II. Because like I say, they almost everybody be about 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? Between being born from 39 to 45, I doubt we're going to elect anybody that old again. You know what I'm saying? Being born between 39 and 45. You know what I'm saying? Trump was already pushing it, because before Biden was the oldest person elected as president, and of course Joe Biden definitely beating him on that. So, but with that being said, you know, it's not necessarily about age, even though folks at that age need to be sitting down somewhere, but it's all about what you're gonna do and what you're gonna set into play, because we're at the precipice of this century. You know, we're 20 years into the 2000s now, and what happens now is going to set the mold for the next 20 years and the next 20 years after that, and so forth till we reach the year 2100, which most of us aren't going to see. We know people, I mean, there are people alive right now who will be alive in the year 2100. Like, just think, I mean, you know, there are kids being born right now. There are kids being born on this day today who will be 80 years old in the year 2100. You know what I'm saying? Like, a kid born today will be Joe Biden's age in the year 2097. You know what I'm saying? He's about to turn 78, so they'll be his age in the year 2098. In the year 2098. In the new 90s. You feel me? In the new 90s. So, crazy. Yeah, I know. Crazy. Crazy to think about times like that, right? You know, it's a trip. Because how many people you think about or know of that was around back in 1920? Well, I know a couple of people. I know a few people that was around in 1920. You know what I'm saying? My great grandparents were around in 1920. My grandparents were around in 1920. My mom's parents, they were alive 100 years ago. So, you know, so that part. So I know some people that was around 100 years ago, and you know, it's going to be a lot more fitting for people 100 years from now, because of platforms like YouTube, or these videos somehow make it to the year 2100 or 100 years from now being 2120, you know, they'll be able to see us from long time ago, you feel me? Anyway, let me quit talking about that. That'll be another video. Y'all here for diabetes. Y'all here for the diabetes. Y'all here for my numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because for those who are new here, I do my numbers 3 times a day. You feel me? I do my numbers 3 times a day. Before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. These are my numbers for yesterday. I like my numbers being between 80 through 140. You know what I'm saying? So I like my numbers being between that range. You know what I'm saying? That's just a personal thing. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I just like those numbers. So I'm gonna give y'all a little shum like this real quick. Before breakfast yesterday, my number was 150. Before lunch, my number was 90. And before dinner, my number was 88. So those are my numbers for yesterday, y'all. 150, 90, and 88. Those were them numbers for yesterday. Now, we're about to do my numbers for this morning while I tell y'all what I ate yesterday. What did I eat yesterday? For breakfast, I had oatmeal. With cinnamon and raisins. And I had a pork chop with a biscuit. I had a pork chop with a biscuit with a little bit of honey on it. That was my breakfast for yesterday. For lunch, I had honestly trying to remember what I had. Oh yeah, I remember now. I had a little salad. I made a little salad for lunch yesterday because I didn't want to eat heavy for lunch because I was going to fix some pork chops for dinner, which is what I did. I fixed pork chops and spinach for dinner. But for lunch, I had a light salad. You know what I'm saying? I call it a light salad. It was basically a chef's salad, but it was light. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that much of the stuff with it. It wasn't a big salad. You know what I'm saying? So it consisted of iceberg lettuce, some ham, some sliced ham, some bacon bits, some Parmesan cheese, apple cider vinegar with the mother, and Cali French dressing. That's pretty much all I had. Because I ain't cut up no cucumbers or carrots or anything like that. I didn't make it a big hearty chef salad, you feel me? So I might fix one for dinner tonight. That's what I'll probably do. Yeah, that part. So, and of course, like I said last night, I had a little roll that came with my sister's spaghetti platter that she had sent a while back. That little roll, along with the spinach that I ate. The spinach had liquid aminos in it for flavor, and I had that's my Dragon Roger plan, and I had my baked pork chops. Last night, so that's what I ate for dinner last night. I'm up here playing the game Dragon Roger. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel free to. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play with me, I'm in the kitchen right now cooking my meals for the day for people to buy. Yeah, my character right there. I'll turn it around for y'all. Get a good better angle of them. You know what I'm saying? There I am at my shop. That's my shop right there. You know what I'm saying? Anywho. But yeah, so that's what I ate. That's what I ate yesterday. In a minute, I was hoping he'd be done with his cooking by now. But as soon as I'm done with my cooking on the game, I am going to turn it off, and we're gonna get into some shout outs. Meantime, between times, of course y'all know who I gotta shout out first. The 5 members of the live chat crew. That's who getting shouted out first. You know what I'm saying? The 5 members of my live chat crew, you know, those who, you know, were here during the early days of my premiere. I've been doing these premieres for my daily vlog since day 90. Since day 90 of Diabetes and I. That's how long I've been doing these premieres now. 160 episodes. It's not episodes, but 160 days in to doing these daily vlogs. Shout outs to the 5 members of the live chat crew, which consists of Evie Gavala, the Greek goddess, Lady Capricorn Lady Capricorn Terra, Queen Candace, Sexy Trees 1408, and my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. You know what I'm saying? Soon it might be time to expand on the LCC. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell y'all like this: honorary crew members such as, you know, members of my GOAT Nation such as Diamond TV, KianaVision. You know what I'm saying? They be up in this thing. You feel me? So shout out to those ladies right there as well. 135 is the starting number of today. 135 is the starting number today. This morning, it is 9:17 right now as I talk to y'all. 9:17 a.m. 135. That is the number for this morning. And that's what it is. That's what it is. That be the number for this morning, y'all. So while my character is steadily cooking, I don't have my old phone with me at the moment, so I gotta wait for my character to finish getting his cook on, and then we're gonna get into the shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Talk about who was on this thing yesterday. You feel me? Who was on the daily vlog for yesterday for 249. Meantime, like, yeah, as y'all know, I try to keep these as raw as possible. The only thing that I edit is, you know what I'm saying, the beginning, the end, and the music. Putting the music into the daily vlogs. I try to keep these as raw as possible. I don't do no editing, you know what I'm saying, no fancy cuts or anything like that. If you want to see fancy cuts and editing, you know, check out my other videos, got my product reviews and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it raw for you, you know what I'm saying? Like we in a live chat, you feel me? Like I'm live right here. Of course, you know the difference between me being here and a live stream, because the live stream is, you know, really, because obviously we're in the same spectrum of time, you feel me? Like, you know, I'm looking at you, but I ain't looking at you because, you know, this is past me. By the time you see this, I'll be a whole nother one, you feel me? Yeah, but let's get where my raisins at? Oh, my own raisins I got. Okay, about to bust them Sunmays out on you. About to bust these Sunmays out on you. Yeah, oatmeal already ain't hitting right. It's gotta loosen it up a little bit. Like, hold on, baby. Put a little bit of H2O on it. Yeah. Happy Sunday morning yet again. Once again for everybody. This Friday, of course, will be Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? Don't think of it as a unlucky day. Think of it as a blessed day, especially if you live to see it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta look at it. That being said, the 13th, it'll be a 1 month until my dad's birthday. My dad's birthday is in 1 more month from the 13th. So 1 month and 5 days will be his birthday. Yep. A trip, because I remember when my dad was my age. You know, crazy. Do you, that's a question, do you remember when your parents was your age, the current age that you are now? Do you remember when your parents was your age? Like, were you alive when they was the age that you are right now? Do you remember when they was your age? I know my sister remember when our mom was the age that she is now, because that wasn't that long ago. too. Man, time is a trip, y'all. Time is a trip. I already said my grace, so I'm about to dig in. Let's see. I'm gonna cut this short. He still got some cooking to do, but I gotta cut it short real quick, cause I don't want this video to run too long. And it is time to get into the shout out, shout out, shout outs. Hey, 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 shout out, shout out, shout outs. Hey, hey, hey. Let's see. Did I do this 2K hours live party yesterday? No, I did this 2 days ago, so I already shouted everybody out from that.
I mean, you already know that.
Yeah, that was on November the 6th, so yeah, that was 2 days ago. So, with that being said, let's see. Shout outs to the birthday boy yesterday, Michael Marshall, who turned 30. He was in the regular comments. We are right now shouting out those who were in the regular comments, laid back, way back in the playback, Maybach, you feel me? Michael Marshall was in the regular comments yesterday. Diamond TV was in the regular comments yesterday. Latanya Porter was in the regular comments yesterday. And she said, hey, bro. And I said, hey, sis. And whoop, there it is. That part. And now in the live chat. Who was in the live chat for yesterday? We got Lady Capricorn Terror was in the live chat. I'm turn this down real quick for y'all, real quick. Lady Capricorn Terror was in the live chat. Evie Gavala was in the live chat. Let's see. I mentioned God is Love being in the live chat yesterday. So most likely she was in the live chat because I said UGI. So God is Love was in the live chat. I don't see her comment up here, but God is Love most likely was in the live chat. That's why I try to say everybody's name when I'm in the live chat with y'all. I try to say y'all name because sometimes it might not pop up for some reason. Your comments might not pop up, so I try to make sure I say everybody's name so I will know for future me, for me right now who do the shout outs, will know who was here, because sometimes they might not pop up and God is Love didn't pop up for some reason. But I said UGI, which is what I call God is Love, so she was there yesterday. Shout outs to God is Love. Shout outs to Earthbound. Earthbound was in the live chat yesterday. Shout outs to London Literate. Diamond TV was in the live chat. Who else was in the live chat? Let's see. Who else was in the live chat? Let's see. Teeth Software Truth was in the live chat yesterday. Let's see. And I believe that was it. I hope we don't have the same technical issues that we had yesterday, because I just thought about that. I had wiped it from my mind. But I hope we don't have the same technical issues that we had yesterday, because I have been trying to get yesterday's episode uploaded for about 2 hours. I think what it premiered at like 2:30 or something yesterday. And that issue was, that was pissing me off. But hopefully future me don't have to go through no trouble today, because yesterday was some straight up BS. But anywho, stay blessed up, y'all. That's why I wanted to get up early. So even if we do got technical issues, hopefully I have them fixed in time before 12 o'clock. So if you are seeing this, if this did premiere at noon as it usually does, I'm going to be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, between times, stay blessed up, y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Love y'all. You know, treasure y'all, respect each other, love one another, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Until the next time, thanks for joining me on this 250th day. This 250th day of vlog. In 50 days will be day 300. 50 days will be day 300. Day 300 will be falling on, today is the 8th right now. Let's see, we got 22 more days in the month. So that means 272 will be the last day. So that'll be 28 more days. So December the 28th will be day 300. That'll be 4 days after my birthday. So December 28th, which is also the birthdays of Denzel Washington, the late great Stan Lee, the father of Marvel Comics, you know what I'm saying, pretty much all the characters that you know of from Marvel Comics, and my first girlfriend, her birthday is that day as well. So December 28th will be day 300. Will be day 300. How about that there? How about that there? Anyway, stay blessed up. Watch that video. Watch that playlist. Watch it all. I'm gone. One love.